Hi Dad, I'm back. Here we are with lesson 2. Um, what I want to show you today is I want to go through the steps for taking a file from your tape recorder, copying it, taking it over to Dropbox, and pasting it into the right folder. But before we get to that, I want to show you the difference between a file and a folder, because that's a pretty important thing to know, and it's pretty easy. Like right down here, this is a folder. This is a folder. This is a folder. And this is a folder. These over here, they don't look like these. These are not folders. These are actually files, and these are actually program files. So there's the Publisher program. Here's PowerPoint program. OneNote. Look, there's Dropbox. That's a program file. Okay, so a folder looks like a folder. All right, and inside that folder, let's see what's inside Tools. Inside that folder are files. The files go inside the folder, just like in a file cabinet. You may have 12 or 15 brochures or pieces of paper or things, and they go inside the folder. You label the folder, and then when you look in the file cabinet, you know which folder to get out for what thing is in there. Okay? So that's the difference between a file and a folder. Unless it looks like a folder, it's not a folder. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go to, on this computer, I'm going to go to My Computer. On your computer, it's just the icon that says Computer, because you have a different operating system than this. So I'm going to double click on My Computer. You would click on Computer, and up comes the drives that you have on your computer. So there's the C drive, that's your hard drive. This one has the D drive, which is the CD drive, or if I wanted to watch a movie, I would put it into that drive. Now, I'm assuming here that you have the tape recorder plugged in. So here's a file, here's a drive that says IC recorder. Okay, and I know that's what it says when you plug your tape recorder in. All right, so that's what I'm going to open up. So I double click, and we're just going to worry about the folder called Voice, because I think that's what yours says. So when I double click on Voice, up come 5 folders. Okay, but for right now, we're just worried about folder number 1. So there's no reason for me to go into these other folders. They're actually empty. So let's look in folder number 5. There's nothing there. But if I go to folder number 1, I have 4 files here. Now, I know that your files look a little different and they have the music notes on it. That's okay. Every program has a different kind of picture or icon. This is for a sound recording. Over here is the icon of what PowerPoint looks like. Publisher. You know that Word up here has the W on it. Okay. Okay. So I want to take, now I know that when you open up your tape recorder, you see all these different files, and they have kind of goofy names. I'm assuming you're going to want the latest one, so that's going to be on the bottom. Okay, so in this case it's file 4. Yours is going to say something different. Okay, I move my cursor right over that icon or that picture, and I right click. And then I go down to copy. Okay, now I can X out of here because I'm done. I've copied what I need to. So I click on the X, that goes away, and now I open up Dropbox. I could have opened up Dropbox before and then minimized it. Minimizing is just clicking on there and it goes down here. Okay, so either way, you have Dropbox open before or later, it doesn't matter. The only folder that we're worried about right now is the one called Recording KC. So I want to open that up. So I move my cursor right over the top, and I click twice, open it up. Okay. Now, right now in this folder, there's the Word file that says Dr. Singh Times. There's the thing for Dr. Singh's office visit when you guys went to see him on Friday. Here's Aaron's graduation, which is a whole nother folder. Okay. And I want to come down here to the white part. I'm just going to put it in the folder called Recording KC. It says it up there as well. Okay. So I come down here anywhere where it's white, and I right click, and then I go to paste, and I left click, and there is file number 4. Now, because this is in the folder in Dropbox called Recording KC, Cindy has the ability to see it, I have the ability to see it, you have the ability to see it, and Sue will have the ability to see it when she gets invited and accepts the invitation. It's as simple as that. That's all there is to it. Let's go through it one more time. Okay, I'm just gonna minimize this. Remember, this is my Dropbox. This is my Dropbox folder. I'm gonna minimize it. See, there's photos, public, Recording KC. I'm gonna minimize this. It didn't go away, it just went down to the bottom. Okay. I'm gonna go to, you're gonna go to computer. I'm going to my computer. I double click. I go to IC Recorder and go to the voice folder. Go to folder 1. I find the file that I want to copy. I move my cursor right over the top of the picture. I right click. I go to copy. I can close this out now, or I can minimize it. Either way, I'm going to exit on out. Since I have Dropbox open, I'm just going to open it up here. I double click to open Recording KC. I move my cursor right down somewhere where there's, if I don't want to do it up here on the top of something, so I pick up open space, I right click, and then I go down to paste. And that's as simple as it is. There's nothing more complicated than that. You've got to make sure that you know what you're copying from where and where you're going to paste it. Simple. Easy squeezy. So congratulations. That's the end of lesson 2.